But what I thought was interesting, and I thought this was another video I ought to share, is that, you know, we always think of North Korea as just being so poor, right? North Korea is just so poor, and all they have are rifles and guns and army uniforms. They actually just opened a new women's clothing line in North Korea. Did you know this? There is a new women's clothing line in North Korea. And they've got like a mall. I'm just going to show you. This is the new women's clothing exhibition that just happened in North Korea. I'm going to show you this video, right? Because again, the world needs to see this, right? Right? They're not going to show you this on CNN. You know, on CNN, they're going to have you, you know, hear that everyone in North Korea is starving and poor and all that. This is in Pyongyang. This is the new women's clothing line. This is North Korea, folks. This is North Korea, the country you've been told is nothing but, prison camps and gulags and soldiers goose stepping all day long. This is North Korea.
경의하는 청지서 동지의 친오버의 사랑에 의하여 오늘 이렇게 진행되게 되었습니다. 이번 전시회는 30, 40대 여성들이 계절 옷차림에서 우리의 민족성을 구현하고 또 우리 여성들이 특성에 맞으면서도 현대적 미감이 살아나고 세계적 추세에도 맞는 이러한 여러 가지 형태의 다양한 옷들을 더 많이 만들고 또 그를 위한 기술, 기능, 경험, 수단, 방법들을 적극적으로 교류하고 공유해서 앞으로 우리 옷차림 문화를 한 단계 높은 수준으로 끌어올리자는 데 그 목적이 있습니다.
I thought in socialism, no one invents anything, right? In socialist countries, no one's ever creative. No one ever invents anything. People just lose all of their creativity because in only capitalism and the free market can create, brilliant new fashion designs and innovation in the clothing market. Think again.
우리 조선문화무역총회에서
And of course, people that are cynical would say all of this is staged, right? These are all actors, Caleb. This is all staged by the communist government to trick you. Do you know how elaborate you would have to stage all of that? This video is only half over. Keep in mind. Do you see all of that? All of that's fake. All of that's not real. I would beg to differ. I really have a feeling that there are probably all kinds of people in North Korea that are happy to design clothing, that are excited to do business. Let's continue.
이번 전시회에 2,000여 종의 8,000여 점에 달하는 족자는 제품들을 출품하여 놓았습니다. 그래서 이번 전시
부드러우면서도 건강에 좋은 이단천의 특성을 살려서 새로운 형태의 배우성옷, 달린옷을 설계하고 착상하였더니 정말 수요가 높습니다.
이번 전시에 우리는 국가 상징물들과 민족성을 주제로 한 제품들을 내놓았습니다. 이 제품으로 말하면 소나무를 형상한 제품입니다. 여기 소나무 잎사귀를 그려놓았고 저기 장식물은 철방울을 형상한 제품입니다. 민족
Even if deep okay, we're from.
성을 주제로 한 제품입니다. 우리 평양은 예로부터 유경을 자랑해 오지 않습니까? 이 고들리 그리고 여기는 홀밀대를
This is North Korea.
화려하고 세련된 우리 여성들의 옷차림에 우리가 만든 구슬 가방을 받쳐주니 정말 우리 여성들이 좋아합니다.
우리는 주로 가공 기술을 공유하고 모든 경험에 토대하여 더 많은 유성옷들을 보완함으로써 시대의 유행이 되도록 하겠습니다.
이번 유성옷 전시에 옷들이 많이 나왔다고 해서 찾아보니 정말 마음에 드는 옷들이 많습니다.
There you go. Wow. No, and notice that the people speaking, like that guy has got a badge, right? That's the red flag on his badge there. That's like the Korean Workers' Party. That's got Kim Jong-un on it, right? The woman speaking, she's got her party badge, right? I mean, this is a communist operation, but they are producing huge amounts of clothing. I mean, this is really something special, right? I mean, this is the opposite. This is the opposite of what we've been told that North Korea is like. I mean, this is completely the opposite of what we've been told. Writing it down, by the way. Right. But I mean, this is a whole side of North Korea that we don't see. And it's important. I just want people to see this, right? And imagine, look at all of this. Now imagine that you're not a communist, you're not a socialist, you're not an anti-imperialist, you're purely an American businessman. But you're not Jeff Bezos. You're not Jeff Bezos. You're not the Walton family of Walmart. You're an up-and-coming American capitalist, right? You've got an import-export company. You're starting your own clothing line in the United States. You got to look at this and you got to be like salivating of all the money that could be made. Could you imagine how much money could be made for lower-level American capitalists if North Korea were able to trade on the global market? Can you imagine, right? If all of these companies were able to partner up with American companies, it would be amazing. It would be utterly amazing, right? Wouldn't it be great if they didn't have horrific, crippling sanctions on North Korea and American small business owners could do business with these folks, right? Wouldn't it be awesome? Why in the world can't we in the United States, those of us, how many people are unemployed in the fashion industry? How many young women, young men have gone and studied fashion, at New School University or something like that, and they're now unemployed? Wouldn't it be better if they could get a job working with North Korean companies, if there was a partnership between an American company and a North Korean company, and they could do business and they could design clothes like this? It's great. It's great. I mean, there's no reason that America shouldn't be in on this, right? Just, oh, they're commies. We don't like commies. Well, who cares? Who cares, right? Look at that, right? I mean, why can't American companies, American workers, American investors get in on some of this action? I mean, just look at it. Look at it for yourself. There's no reason at all that American companies shouldn't be able to make money from this. American workers in the fashion industry shouldn't be able to make money from some of this. Why? 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 Right? I mean, think about it, right? These sanctions on North Korea, this never-ending campaign to keep them isolated and keep them locked out of the world economy, it's not to our benefit. There's a lot of money to be made here. There's a lot of and they don't just make clothes in North Korea. They make all kinds of stuff in North Korea. Let me let you all in on a little secret. Most people in North Korea can speak more than one language. So not only do all these people speak Korean, but they also, a lot of them speak French, a lot of them speak Chinese, a lot of them speak Italian. They're just waiting. North Korea is just waiting. They are just waiting for American companies to set up shop. They are just waiting for American companies to have joint ventures with them, to do business with them. And the only thing stopping that is the neocons who are like, no, they're communists, they're anti-imperialists, must not do business. There is no reason, absolutely no reason. And just throwing this out there, you can take what you want from this, right? I mean, I'm not, somebody's going to disagree with this. Look how tasteful the women's clothes are, I must say. Right? They're very tasteful. They're very conservative. These are clothes one could wear to church on Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Like they are into women's clothes. They have a lot of flashy women's clothes, but they're very tasteful. Very, very tasteful, right? You're not going to have a problem with, violating your high school's dress code if you dress in these clothes, right? So even though they're very commercial and even though they've got all these different designs and all that, the North Koreans, they keep it tasteful, and I can respect that. There's something to be said for modesty, right? And it looks like these women's clothes are all very modest. Is that okay to say? Am I being sexist now? Am I going to get canceled? Am I going to be canceled for pointing out how cool it is that the North Korean clothing is all very tasteful and all very modest? Does that make me a bad person somehow? Am I going to get canceled for saying that? Am I, does that make me the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan somehow? I don't know. There's somebody who's taken great offense by what I've said, but I mean, it must be said that, it's a whole exhibition of women's clothes and it's very, very tasteful. Well, Lori agrees with me. And Minor Threat says they don't objectify women. So it looks like I'm allowed to say that. That's good. I'm allowed to say it. But there is no reason that we can't be doing business with these folks. There is no reason that we can't bring them into the world economy. And I just wanted people to see that. Some of us like modest clothing. There we go. Exactly. Tasteful indeed. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I just thought this was worth showing people because we don't see this. The media shows us an image of North Korea that is very, very, very carefully put together to make us hate them, to make us think they're not a real country. Oh, I am canceled, says Lewis. I'm canceled. So what am I going to do? Way too modest in North Korea. Way too modest in North Korea. But yeah, I mean, this is a side of North Korea that I wish the world could see. So there you go. I just wanted you all to see that. I mean, I wish more people could become aware of this, right? I mean, this is a side of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea that we don't see. And this is something that I think the world should be aware of. So I'm gonna show it on my stream, and there you go. And let's see if the government tries to shut me down for saying that. But there you go. All right, folks. So that's some of what I wanted to show you for today.